Hey everyone, welcome back to Wide Receiver TV. This week we have freshman wide receiver for USC Trojans, Bryant Jr.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
How many condom jokes do you hear?
I don't hear it too often. Yeah, I don't hear it too often. Especially with the quarantine, like the situation when I got here, everybody left because I got here early January last year.
So tell us a bit about your childhood.
Yeah. So I got introduced to football at a pretty young age. I started at like 5 or 6 years old. So ever since then, I've been playing tackle football since 6. I started flagging like 5. So it's always been a dream of mine just to play in the NFL. So I'm still pushing my dreams as we speak.
Okay, so we know that your dad is top youth football coach. What was it like growing up in the same house as him? Was it always competitive? Was he always like pressuring you? What was it just like to grow up around him?
Yeah, it's more definitely competitive. Before my little brother, I was the one that was playing football, so he wasn't really thought of. But it was always competitive every day, going out there at practice, just competing and getting better. Even outside of practice, just working out with just me and my dad at 9 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock in the morning. So it was just me and him, and we always would just get better every day.
Did you ever get into arguments like I'm gonna beat you? You're like triple my age. You don't have a chance.
No, he never. Yeah, he never really did like any of the workouts or anything like against us. So it wasn't like me and him would compete. He would more like push me and have me like get better.
So he was the hypocrite. He was telling you to do something while he was doing nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Did you have like any other options, like, or was it just football from the start?
I ran track when I was younger. I played basketball as well. Football was just always something that stuck out to me. It was like just different from any other sport, and then that's what I just fell in love with.
Do you still like basketball?
Yeah, most definitely. I still watch basketball. I play with my friends all the time. It's just like I had to put all my eggs in one basket when football started to get serious in high school. Like offers started to come, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on this.
Right. So through the recruitment process, we've had athletes like yourself who whether they pick the home school, you got offers from some very prestigious football programs. So aside from being from California, what made you choose USC?
Just the aspects outside of football, just having a degree from USC, it goes far. And I really didn't know what I wanted to major in. So I knew like if I had a USC degree, I can go anywhere, any state and be set. And I know that the degree runs a long way. And coming on the field, being a receiver that goes to USC, I know my chances are high to go to the NFL and get drafted high. So it was just like the perfect fit for me.
Okay, so now we're going to go on to like our quick fire. What was your favorite NFL team growing up?
The Eagles.
What is your favorite movie?
Friday.
I don't think I've ever heard about that. Okay.
Friday. Oh yeah, it's a classic.
Who's your favorite football player?
I don't have one right now. It was Deshaun Jackson when he was with the Eagles. So that was a big reason why I was an Eagle fan.
What's your favorite Gatorade flavor?
The cool blue.
That's mine too. And what's your dream car?
The Rolls Royce.
So why would you pick the Eagles?
When they had Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson, it was like I was younger, so it was just crazy seeing them two play and how good Michael Vick was. Deshaun Jackson, he's like similar to me, not a big guy, but a fast guy. He's from California, so it was just like watching them play every week was just crazy to me.
Obviously, we read your scouting report, and you were compared to Robert Woods, a USC alum and current Rams wide receiver. Aside from that comparison, do you feel that you model your game after either him or someone else?
I wouldn't necessarily say I model my game. I have similarities I feel like body-wise, like Deshaun Jackson, like I said, Robert Woods, but I wouldn't limit the play of my game.
And do you have like a role model within the football world or outside of it?
No, my dad, my family been my biggest role model, just trying to have me stay focused and make the right decisions outside of football, as in like a business aspect. And football doesn't last forever. So
how do you memorize like every play?
Well, it depends. Like certain offensive systems have like the word might relate to the route you have, or so you just have to remember like if the play is called a certain word and you got a certain route, you just got to remember like tie something in. You know what I mean? Like if you're in school and the teacher gives you something, you got to in order to remember, you got to have like a slogan or something for it. So that's how I remember all my plays. And the coaches, they make it easy on you. It's repetition as well. So
good. I think I found out why I'm failing.
So this is a bit of a deeper question, I think. So if you had to critique one thing about how you play or about yourself in general, what do you think it would be?
Just taking no plays off. It's very easy to do it as an athlete, even like when it's a run play and the run's going the opposite side of you, not to block, but just blocking. Showing people that you're gonna block. Me, I'm a smaller receiver, so blocking is important to me personally, just to show people that I can block and block a DB. So just taking no plays off and going hard throughout the whole game.
did some research before and I saw like your high school stats. Why were you QBing a play?
So it was a trick play. It was a playoff game. It was a jet sweep, and I dropped back and passed. So I threw the perfect pass. He caught it. We scored. So yeah, it was a good time. Even at practice, we'll joke around with the coach. Like, coach, called this play. You know, all the receivers think they could throw the ball. So they actually called it, and we scored.
Do you think you could have played another position?
Yeah, most definitely. I could have played corner, youth football. I played running back, I played quarterback youth football as well. I think that's why I threw the ball so well.
Yeah, Evan, not everybody's as simple as you.
Just out of curiosity, are you a righty or a lefty?
Right-handed.
Evan's not used to being right. I don't know. I'm just cracking jokes today.
So we're going to move into a bit of a would you rather. So would you rather be allergic to peanut butter or be allergic to chocolate?
Be allergic to you.
Peanut butter for sure.
Would you rather listen to only your favorite music or anything but your favorite music?
Only listen to my favorite music.
Wait, what's your favorite song? Favorite song?
Right now, I don't have one. I don't really have a favorite song. I just have like a favorite genre of music.
I guess we sort of answered this earlier, but would you rather play QB or play linebacker?
Quarterback. Yeah, that's where all the money comes in. Captain of the team. Yeah, I got to go quarterback.
Yep.
Evan wanted to ask you what your favorite day of the week was. I said it's stupid.
Just out of curiosity, I'm like a big fan of like Wednesdays because that's like, you know,
You're
halfway through Thursday and Friday. Like we're right there.
Yeah.
You know?
I have to say my favorite day will be Friday. Just like going into the weekend, it's Friday. It depends what season we're in, but we may have a game tomorrow. If it's off season, it's Saturday the next day. I get to chill. So I gotta say Friday.
And all right. So would you rather PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
And would you rather meet LeBron or Tom Brady?
LeBron. I always been like a big LeBron fan when I was younger, so I gotta go LeBron.
Yeah, now especially he's back in
now and he's playing in LA too, so
yep.
So first off, you guys like fly private when you guys go to games?
Yeah.
What's it like on that plane? What's the energy like?
It depends. So if we're on the way there, it depends. It all depends like how you feel. We might travel a little earlier. We might travel a little later in the day. So most people are either like sleep on the plane or just listening to music. For me, I'm mainly like listening to music. I might fall asleep depending on who we play and how far we have to travel. Yeah, I'm just chilling, just listening to music, getting ready for the next day.
Thursday afternoon, you just get out of a workout.
Wednesday.
Okay, sure. Wednesday afternoon. Okay, you just get out of a workout. Maybe you're about to head to a class. What are you putting in your smoothie?
In my smoothie?
Yeah.
I like fruit in my smoothie. So I'll put like a banana in there, strawberry, something like that, blend it up. Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Yeah. Nah, I haven't tried peanut butter in my smoothie. I feel like it'll be too thick for me to drink.
I don't know. I highly recommend it. Just a tablespoon. I think it goes a long way.
Yeah, I gotta try it.
Why would you pick like number 1 as your jersey?
So my first year playing tackle football, everybody got to pick whatever they were. And I went home that night and I was like, I want to be the best player on the field. So I was like, I got to be number 1. Like, so number 1 just represents like being the best player on the field, being like the number 1 player. So that's what, every time I put the jersey on, that's what it reminds me of. So
in 4 years from now, like where do you see yourself?
Obviously in the NFL, I want to play and make a few money in the NFL, have a few contracts, but I'm going to be a businessman outside of football. So just investing my money and giving back to my community where I'm from.
So like, what's your current major in college?
Right now I'm undecided, but I'm thinking about, doing comm or entrepreneurship, somewhere in that aspect.
Give us some of your entrepreneurship ideas.
So right now I just want to invest, like put my money in like property, so probably buy homes or apartments and have people rent them out or something like that. Yeah.
Is like the Eagles still your favorite team?
Yeah.
I'm a Giants fan, so it doesn't sit well with me, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah,
I'm a Jets fan. We're known losers.
So how is it like adjusting and meeting guys on a team sort of in the middle of the pandemic?
I mean, we're all on the same football team, so we'll see each other pretty often. It's just about just getting a bond. Like practice is hard, so coaches want us to come together and be there for one another. So everybody's just more so like just being a brother.
Yeah, who would you say you're closest with on the team?
I got a couple of boys. My boy Josh, Zay just transferred in. Steve, the running back, John, a couple of receivers, Brew, Drake London. So I'm pretty much cool with everybody on the team. It's just a bond, it's just a brotherhood here. And we all got a goal that's just to win a national championship as a team. So just being a team aspect, everybody's just cool with one another.
Yeah, you got offered to like Oklahoma. What was the decision process in between like not picking Oklahoma and going to USC?
I mean, I put everything into consideration. Obviously, you don't want to go to a school and sign there and not end up liking it. So I tripped to Oklahoma. I loved it. Loved the coaches there. It's a winning culture. But like I said, the ultimate fact that came out of me was a degree, picking on a 40-year deal, not a 4-year deal. So just what degree was going to help me stand out? And USC, I mean, getting a degree from here is just unbelievable. So
If you were to give yourself like a warning label, like warning blank, what would it be?
myself, I don't even know. What would you put for yourself? I don't even know.
Um, Damn, I don't even know. I sort of just like it's like a classic icebreaker question.
I put like
Warning.
an asshole for me.
I feel like I chew too loudly sometimes. I don't know. All
What
right.
was it like playing through the pandemic?
Yeah, like how did things have to change for you?
Things definitely was different. And, like at the football games, there was no fans there, so the stands were empty, so you could hear what's going on literally right next to you. So it was a different environment of a football aspect. Even like going to practice, checking in, getting tested for COVID. So it was a lot. It was very different from regular season.
Thank you guys for listening to this episode. Thank you, Gary, for coming on to this episode.
Nah, I appreciate you guys for having me on, man. It means a lot just to, you feel me, share my story and answer you guys' questions.
Yeah. And I mean, to everybody that's listening, we'll see you guys next time.